Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. So, last time we went into this area, the underground, underneath, well, Caelid, I guess. Most Caelid. A little bit of Limgrave as well. And today we, of course, will continue here. And after this area we will probably, let's see, we should be able to kill Radahn then. If that's... I think that's the right order, right? Should be. And there's an item that I've missed. Awesome. So, alright, Siofra River is quite the cool looking area. Nicely designed. There's just a small problem with certain enemies, but you will probably notice. Soon enough you will know what I mean, and it has to do something with these dudes. These aren't as bad. You just need to be careful, they have a lot of hyper armor. Or poise or whatever. I don't even know how poise works in this game, it's just fairly strange and hard to gauge, I think. Because you can only poise through certain attacks, not every single attack, which is understandable. But it's still kinda... It's not as straightforward as in Dark Souls 1 and 2, I guess. Yeah, 2 had the same system as 1. In 3 they moved away from that, and here it's basically like in 3, where you have hyper armor. Or is it hyper armor? How does it work in this game? Isn't it just during certain attacks you're not getting staggered? And then on top of that, some attacks have hyper armor? Or is that completely wrong? But honestly, for PvE that hardly matters. Maybe if you're playing PvP, then you might wanna get into that topic of poise or hyper armor and whatnot. But for PvE, I don't need to know it. I just wear the armor that I want to wear. Because it looks cool, or it has certain defenses that I want in a specific scenario. And whatnot. Man, I really don't like the heavy attack of the halberd. I wish they would... I wish the character would utilize all of the halberds, or more of the real-life halberd attacks. Because I've already talked about this, but halberds, like, what's the great thing about halberds? First of all, it's a long weapon, so you have a lot of reach, making it fairly safe compared to a dagger, and, well, dagger, short range, this one, pretty big range for a melee weapon. So then on the tip you have basically a standard spear, you have an axe head, and you have a spike that you can use in various or in multiple ways, which is the great thing about a halberd, right? A spear you can poke and cut with a spear. With a pick you can, well, pick. Very good at penetrating armor. With an axe you can use the sharp point and the weight of the axe to deal damage, right? And the halberd basically got all of that. And on top of that you have the backside here. Some halberds on the bottom side also have a spike. And we can see this one is reinforced with metal here, so you can strike with that end as well, which is quite nice. But well, what do we utilize with this thing? We poke and we spin for some reason. I don't like the spinning move. I kind of wish we had a more versatile moveset with the halberd. But with most weapons in general, I really have a problem with From Software's moveset design overall. I mean, it looks good and flashy, and of course it needs to be quite over the top. If we have a look at the sword, for example, like, no one in a real sword fight would use these wide-ass sweeps. You don't want to telegraph your attack, you want to be more efficient with your energy, and you want to cut fairly quickly. So, but for a game, that's fine, right? For Elden Ring, for Dark Souls, whatever, it's fine. You have an attack, and it's being telegraphed. Imagine you do PvP and all of your attacks were like instantaneously. That wouldn't be fun for the recipient. And that wouldn't look as great as it does, right? It looks fairly nice. But then you have strange weapon designs like the club, for example. Like this move in particular, the heavy attack in particular, what is that? This is a club. It's not that heavy. It's just a piece of wood. And you slam it on the ground like it's, I don't know, like it weighs 10 kilos or so. I don't know. And some weapons, especially in the previous titles, especially in like Dark Souls 1 in particular, I think, and probably Demon Souls as well, but I haven't played as much Demon Souls as I have Dark Souls, so there are certain weapons where it's completely clear that your character is a total moron and he doesn't even understand the weapon they're wielding. Like, they're not even trying to make sense of certain attacks, which is kind of sad. I wish the attacks were... Oh, now I'm in an ambush here. Let me get behind that tree so this one dude can't reach me with his bow. Well, he just went around that tree. But these bow guys are... I need to talk about them later. Or soon enough. But I kind of wish they would actually somewhat study certain weapons. Like, for example, their katana weapons, all of them have a fairly decent moveset with probably somewhat realistic moves, or at least ritualistic moves, or that are used in certain, not directly in a fight, in a real fight, but certain show movements and stuff like this, right? Like, what do I remember? Let's see, do we have a katana that has a specific move, or has the specific move that I have in mind? This doesn't... Nah. I think it's the... No, it was in a previous game, where your strong attack was like... Your sword hand would hold the weapon over your head, similar to this one, but the other hand would hold the blade, basically, and then you flick it on the enemy with one hand. And this is like definitely worse than this attack. This seems to be a fairly good executed cut, even though the movements are ridiculous, like over exaggerated. And I just notice I can put something in here. Are they dealing magic damage with the arrows, with the... I need to test that out. But then we have moves like this, the helicopter move, that is just ridiculous. Why? Do they really do... Is it not somewhat obvious how you at least could use this weapon in a somewhat realistic manner. Like, we have an axe head. Why don't we implement some cutting moves? We have a spearhead. Of course, they don't know what spears... they do know what spears are. You can actually poke with this one, which is great. But then we have the spike on the back, and this is not just for the looks. This can be used to attack. In fact, this is probably the best tool of the halberd to penetrate heavy armor. Because you have a spike on a stick, which means you have a lot of leverage behind your swing, and then a very, very small point that can easier penetrate armor than this big ass axe head. But I don't know. They don't seem to think that far.
Ah, good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celevis. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest.
Why?
I wouldn't go that far.
Please
Besides,
do.
I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right?
So he basically tells me, nah, I'm handling this area, go do something else.
Leave this place to me. If either of us learns
Nah, I want to explore this one as well. I'm not just going, but just FYI, how is the wind in here so strong that the trees are wobbling? And is it just me, or is the game very silent? I feel like the game is definitely more silent than me, not as loud as I am, which is, I guess, fine, but... Maybe I should... Let's see, what is with 2? Nah, that's better. Just wanted to test things. Yeah, that's a bit better, I guess. So... I don't know. Heard something. He buffed his horns? No. Or is that too loud now? Because now combat is a bit louder. I might just turn it back down. I don't know. I feel like, well, I'm definitely using this playthrough more to talk about certain things than to actually showcase the game. I mean, I definitely... Oh, it's quite loud outside now. Some big truck drove by or something, I don't know. I wonder if there are arrows, not these normal arrows, but... Yeah, it's way too loud now. I don't know why certain animations are so loud, like the backstep, for example. Well, they shoot these dwelling arrows. Or at least they drop the dwelling arrows. I don't actually know if their shots deal magic damage or if it's just their charged up attack. Let's see if I can showcase them. Oh yeah, he's charging up his attack. And this is probably dealing magic damage, right? I mean, I'm fairly confident to say that that is magic damage. Might be completely wrong though. But then it's definitely the game's fault. I mean, it's a blue arrow. Most sorceries are blue, so... I think it's fairly fair to say that I think that a blue arrow that's being shot at me deals at least some magic damage. But yeah, I kind of wish that certain weapons had better movesets. Because some do, and some do have pretty fancy movesets. But halberds, for example, their moveset is good. Like, definitely, like the R1s are good. The charging, oh, wrong button. Charging R2 is decent as well. But the heavy? Like, this heavy is okay. For me, it already takes too long, but once I charge it, like, it's getting ridiculous. Then let's see, one-handed spear. How would I use a one-handed halberd? First of all, I wouldn't use the halberd one-handed, but if I had to, if my left arm is injured or something, I would probably also poke with it. Like, the poking motion is the easiest motion you can do. Then for heavy, this is actually a good move. I would maybe use the spike instead of the axe, because it feels like getting the edge alignment correctly with the axe is harder with one hand than with the spike. I mean, the spike can... I feel like the spike is more effective with wrong edge alignment than the axe head, if that makes sense. Like, if you're not hitting correctly, the spike would probably still be more devastating than the axe head if you align both fairly wrong. I think you know what I mean. But this move is actually pretty good because you're using your... It's hard to see, but right here you're using your body as a lever, basically, as your... Like, your body is quote unquote holding the metal part, where usually isn't this in the wrong hand? What? How would I hold a spear right now? Let me see. Would I hold it like this? I mean, I'm left-handed. I would hold the spear on the other hand. Like, I would definitely... Let's see if I actually can do it in this game. If I put the halberd in this hand and then... Nope. Still in this. Okay. Unlucky. Because it's somewhat hard to imagine how I would hold it in this hand, but would I have my left hand? Yeah, definitely. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. How would I poke? How does the character in game poke? Oh, the left hand moves down. I wonder if this is how someone would poke. I mean, yeah, you have... No, then you have your weapon only in one hand again. You're poking like this. I would definitely... I think I would keep my left hand on top of the right hand, like right now. Maybe not with the same distance between each other, but I definitely would... When I poke... No. I think the character in game is doing it wrong. Or maybe not. I'm not a weapons expert. So I might be completely wrong there. But I'm fairly certain I would still hold the weapon with two hands while poking. Just to get more stability. So before I light this up. I don't really know, what are these lightning balls supposed to be? They feel so... They don't feel right. They don't really fit in any areas, I think, like for me at least. What is it supposed to be? Like a floating ball that for some reason drags a ice veil behind it? It looks like it's Like it has to do something with ice, and then it electrocutes you, and then they vanish. It is a very strange enemy concept. Is it like a wisp or something? But I feel like wisps would use like something magical instead of just these bolts, these electric bolts. But oh well. So how do I want to progress here? Do I jump up where Blythe is? Oof. Oh yeah, I poised through that one. Jawbone axe. Ah, you're right, especially with axe. Wasn't I up there? Did I really miss that item? Of there's an enemy. How's the... Oh, okay, at least I can get away in time. Did I really miss that item? Oof. Because I was up here. Oh man. Well, I'm a little bit tired, so I use... Oh. Nice leg there. I use that as an excuse. Alright, let's just go over there, jump on top of that thing here. That bridge that leads to somewhere. Where does it connect to? Like, it's definitely originated up there. But is that's not the same height as this one, so... But it kind of feels like they would connect somehow, but it's the wrong height. So maybe there's another staircase leading up there or something. This whole place is strange, definitely. Like, the architecture is very strange. The way things are built. And this whole part, like the rewards are fairly slim. Like we have a stone sword key. I don't value the stone sword key as a... Like, for me it's not very valuable. Let me point it out like this. And this feels like a... I don't want to call it difficult, because this is definitely not difficult, but more adventurous, beaten off, or using the, I don't know, some different paths. But your reward is a flower, then a few arrows, 10 arrows. Oh shit. That was close. 10 arrows, a ghost glove word, and a stone sword key. That's what it was. So where to go next? I'm all over the place right now. Yeah, let's do this here. I want to definitely light all the flames. There's another one. Okay, that still staggered him. He didn't do the blocking motion. At least not in time. Then I sometimes forget to light this flame, so let's do it. There's another item, holy shit. They're scattered all around this area, and they're not even worth it picking up. Like, wow, gold, pickled foul foot. Ooh. What is it for? Like the golden version is for runes, the silver version is for items. And in previous titles it was flipped. Silver was for souls and gold was for items. And of course, because everything is gold in this game, runes are gold, and this is why they switched it again. Or not again, this is why they switched it. But it's still, when you come from the Souls titles, it's a bit confusing. Oh, come on, why couldn't I pick it up? I pressed the button. Thank you. Just some smithing stones. So let's do the left side over here. I'm not trying to fight anything here. I want to avoid these land tentacle masses. I don't know what the English plural is for octopus, so for some reason I don't know that. I know the plural in German, but it's probably not the same. Come on, how many items are here? Holy shit. If I see an item, I want to grab it, so even though they're not as useful. So can probably do this. So I don't need to drop down. What's in here? Nothing useful. In here, nothing useful as well. Or is there? Huh. Oh, it's a different building. Oh. Or structure. There's a wall in between there. I kind of thought, like, why does this building stop in the middle? Ah, he survives. Ooh, but he doesn't fall down. At least not now. Nice. Was it the one that... Nope, it's not. Okay. There's another one up here, and... Man, maybe I should allocate the flasks a bit different. I'm used to keep them even because of the multiplayer. Because for some reason in multiplayer, well, as a phantom, of course, your flasks are halved. And when you have an odd number, it's being rounded down. So I try to keep these even. But I'm not playing multiplayer, so I can leave them as an odd number. And I kind of feel like I need, or I should put at least one more blue flask in there.
A customer.
A customer indeed. Give me that, give me that, why not even that? Give me these. I can sell you some stuff over here, take all of these. How much was it? 6,000 in total. Like this. Not sell, purchase. Yeah, just buy all the somewhat rare stuff. Now I'm back at the flowers. For some reason you can summon your spirit summon here, but I'm actually glad. This is not a... That wasn't a criticism. But I feel... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they increased the areas in which you can... in which you can summon your... Excuse me, your spirits. Correct me if I'm wrong though. But it feels like they definitely added some areas or increased the range of some. I definitely... I think that, at least. Might be wrong though. So... now it's getting a bit closer. We're getting a bit closer to the annoying area. Ooh, that one is fun. Launching enemies is fun. But it feels kind of strange that the damage is backloaded. I feel like the initial strike should deal a little bit more damage and the final strike should deal less damage. Maybe half and half or 30-70. Like the percentage, the first at 30%, the second at 30, second at 70. Ooh. Almost went down there. Second close call today. Not good. But I'm glad that it was just a close call. He's just ignoring everything. What? Give me that. Light the flame. How many are there left? I mean, I'm pretty sure I should... I'm getting a message once it's... the shit starts now. Ah, for fuck's sake. And now there are also rats, and they could actually hit me before I could actually react. Why am I saying actually like 20 times in a sentence? That's a bad habit. That's probably not even how you should use this word. But it's just a it actually is a very convenient word. And it's one of these words that seemingly fit into every sentence. He missed. He didn't miss. The worst part is that the arrow is stuck in your character for a long time and it's still glowing. It is still glowing bright. You can turn into a spectral porcupine when you're not careful. But I guess I got hit once. Oops, wrong button again. I hope that doesn't happen when I'm facing a cliff. Which one am I missing here? Come on, grab it, please. Isn't there? Eh? Did I miss? I definitely missed something. Is it over there? No. Huh? I'm lost. Well, I'm not lost, but I'm still lost even though I'm not lost. I'm talking shit again. But should I get a message once every not candle, every torch? What are these things called? The obelisk? Is it an obelisk? These pillar structures where you light the flames. Well, I don't know. But I'm missing something because I think you should get a message once everything is lit. Oh man, I'm tired. Ah. And after this... Oh, there's the missing one, okay. Oh. I alerted these rats. Oh, come on. Oh, come... Incompetent piece. Come on, let me pass through the big rat. I wanted to use the rotten breath, but... well... doesn't feel worth it anymore. What is the crouch button again? Oh, this one, alright. Oh, he noticed me. Well, too bad. Oh, he noticed me as well. Well, too bad. They noticed me too late. And now... there is the message. Nice. Okay, don't need to kill that thing. Would just give me more flasks. Or not more flasks, but would refill my red flasks. I feel like this way over here, this path, is underutilized. It feels like there should be more in this cave than just a rune arc. Feels like there should be something here, maybe the entrance to a cave or something, or over here. But instead there's nothing. Just this lonely rune arc. Definitely underutilized. Or maybe path into the building complex, into the lower version, and then there's a broken down staircase so that you can't actually reach the top. So you have to kill Radahn for that area. I'm questioning myself if I want to do this with Torrent. And my answer is no. This is quite the dangerous path. Come on. And should I use a different armor set? I feel like while this armor set is perfectly fine, but I think I should mix things up just so we can see a different back design of this character. At least at some point. Do I have something interesting that is equally as good or better? Maybe... How much of the Banished Knight set do I have? It's too heavy. Maybe the Carrier Manor? That doesn't fit the character. Well, it fits well enough, I guess. And it's stupid as helm. Wasn't that looking nice? Nah. I usually like this helm a lot, but... nah. That doesn't feel the same. I don't know. Let's go back to the Confessor one. Sorry for wasting your time with that, but... I don't know. So I think the right teleporter is the one on the broken down thingy over there. I jump over... I have to see something because I've forgotten something. I've grabbed this item, good. Alright. Then the missing path is this one over here, I think. Not missing path, but to the other area. Don't know why they felt the need for a teleporter, but well. Apparently they couldn't think of a different path than a teleporter. As you know, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of teleporters. Feels lazy to me. Like, ooh, how should we design the path up here? I don't know. Let's just put a teleporter up there. Teleporter feels like the easy solution, right? Or is it just me that feels this way? Because yeah, there's a teleporter leading up here, but why not craft a interesting path up here? Instead of this path that leads into the small cave with the useless as rune arc, why not just make a path that leads up here? And I mean, that's closer to Nokron. Nokron is right up here, right? It's even closer than before. How do we proceed? And what is that thing over there? Ooh, I want to see that. But no, there's a teleporter and this area feels completely cut off from the rest. Even though it isn't. It isn't even cut off, because you can easily get down from here by just following this path, I think, right? Is it this path? It's definitely this path. Yeah. You can just simply jump down here. It's not that high, and you reach this area where we were before. But no, you had to use they had to use the teleporter. Teleporter here, teleporter there. And what are the 4 belfries, or the 3? Well, no, there are 4. 4 belfries. What are they used for? Because there are 3 teleporter. You get. Oh, come on. That wasn't even an item. There's the other item. No, don't do your bubble attack. Let me go. So a bunch of enemies that I'm definitely not fighting because it would take too long. Then there's the you are too fat for torrent area, or torrent is too fat for this area. For some reason torrent doesn't fit through here. You have to get off torrent and then I guess you should use the Dragon Wound Grease for the upcoming fight. Clever placed item. But I'm pretty sure that I will manage just fine the Dragonkin Soldier. It's called, right? This one is a Dragonkin Soldier over there. And it's the easiest one. I even can summon my... well, summon over here. But this one is really weak. They deal a lot of damage, but this one's health bar is very small. I can even, just to be safe. That's not rotting. Now it's rotting, alright. Come over here. Oh, very delayed. I don't even see what he's doing. I can't appreciate his design if I'm so close. Maybe I want to stay a little bit back and have a look at the awesome design of this thing. Because it looks good, but then he can hit me. And I don't want to get hit. Delayed one again. It was definitely a great enemy. It was very big. And we got the Dragon Warbird, which looks ugly in my opinion. But it's fairly good. We got America's Scars here, increasing a lot of stats. But this is almost it. So it's time for the boss of this area, I guess. And then am I doing it today? Nah. I just unlocked the Set of Grace up in Kaled in the canyon. But or do I want to try the PvP one? I kind of want to try it. I might fail there because you have to beat 3 NPCs that are fairly strong, but I want to try. The Great Jar thingy. Zip you up. So do I summon for that? Ah, why not? Can you actually Scarlet Rot this one? Well, let's find out. Should only jump. It's not jumping up. Oops. Yeah, take aggro from me, please. Is it rotting? Come on. Oh, I don't even want to try the rotting one. I think this fire is way more effective. Oof. Oh no, I forgot to turn on the music. This is actually one of my favorite soundtracks. This boss fight has actually a pretty good soundtrack. Oh well, it's not like this is a unique boss fight. There's a second one that is stronger than this version, so I hope I remember to turn on the boss music for that fight. Below the well, which isn't really a well to be honest, but well. Where is it now? Up there. Don't shoot me, please. Give me that. Very nice. Activate this one. You need 2 for that. One goes in here, one in there. And there you go. Elevator that actually makes sense. Yay. And it's quite the path. Look how fast this one is. I don't really want to ride this elevator. It has no... like, it feels very unsafe. You could just slip off the edge and fall down. Like, not right now, but you could definitely hurt your hand. Imagine trying to, for some reason, touch the wall. Imagine how quickly your arm would just be gone. Just a clean cut, or not even clean, probably just broken off. How brutal that would be. Ugh. More points into that one stat over there. Which way now? It's this way. Alright. I don't want to run into the Rune Bear. Even though there might be some item, I don't care about that item at all. There is some item, and then you could approach the area from downside, from the swamp. And no, I don't want to do that. Can I see, please? Come on, let me grab that spiked shield thingy. Let me just ignore you both. He's already aiming. Yeah. I don't know how to reliable dodge that. Thank you. Did he hit the other one? What? It's alright, I can. Ooh. Let me get in here. Maybe I will lose aggro then, I hope, at least. Still shooting at me, I don't like that. Okay, unlock this. I kind of wish there was a set of grace in here for obvious reasons. And nope, he's still shooting. Can I sneak around? I don't want to relock for that. It's quite annoying. Can you stop, please? Just, I'm not here anymore. Come. Isn't there something? No, there shouldn't be something. I don't have the armor yet. Can I just... How far do they travel? First of all, let me talk to this one. Okay. Do I really need to get rid of this one? Yeah, I can't concentrate on the fights here. I'm pretty sure I will die against these phantoms as well. I don't feel quite ready yet, but why not just try it, right? At least the other one lost aggro. Oh. Oh no, not squishy enough. I wanna... No. No. Ooh. Didn't hit me. That's nice. Okay, I got him down. Nice. Is that it? That is it. Nice. Okay. Small victory over there. So... do I have the... Nope. Which one do I want to use? Maybe this one, I don't know. So... What's in store for us? Mage with poke stick. Then Perigod and oof. Alright. Mage with poke stick is first. Oh boy. And I don't think I can get an easy backstep on them either. I think we'll... Nah. Oh, it's annoying magic on top of that. But it's not dealing that much damage. Oh my god. I know you can cheese... Holy shit. I didn't even want to... Yeah, I'm definitely doing this later. My damage was very low here. I know there's a cheese tactic, but... Actually, let me try it. I want to try the cheese tactic. I don't think that I will manage to do it, but This is the right way, right? Yeah. Should be. But I wanted to squeeze in Radan here. But I think Radan is for the next episode. Need to be careful that this one doesn't hit me in the back. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Let me go. The roots are in my way. Fuck. What are you aiming at? So... I've definitely learned right now that I shouldn't. So where was it? Was it like somewhere here? Where you can just, not just stand, but you can somewhere stand over here, maybe walk against that, and then they will take over you and fall down. I'm not really confident that this will work, but let's just try it, shall we? There's... Ah, yes. Wasn't it this area over here? Let's just try it. I mean, nothing wrong with trying. Yeah. Right. Oh, that's... Yeah, that is bad. Yeah. Couldn't even get up there. Ooh, poison. That's interesting. Wasn't that a cheese tactic? I was probably doing it wrong, I don't know. Force might be... Ooh, I want to try that now. Ah, nah, let's not try it. Let's try it a different time. I don't want to waste time here. And I don't want to edit it either, so... 2 tries is all you can get right now. But I definitely want to try out Force. Maybe Force was part of the cheese tactic, I don't know. Rani's Rice? Nope, Celavus. I want to go to Celavus. And yeah, by the way, I don't care about these 9,000 souls. Or runes, whatever. I'm not retrieving them, at least not now. Maybe I survive until I'm going there next time and I will be able to pick them up, but I'm not mourning them. The only thing that annoys me is this icon that is on the compass right now. But I don't care actually. So, do I have the Blythe Mask? Yeah, I've retrieved it already. So, Celavus, are you ready to tell me your secrets?
Begging for another lesson so soon? There remains much to... Well, you're asking me about that, are you?
No.
The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selene in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
Man, what an idiot. I already know who Selene is. But alright, let's talk to Selene.
Young apprentice. First things first, you are a tadpole when it comes to magic. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance.
That's not true.
Shall we start learning?
See what I did there?
Well, well. Celavis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again.
True.
But fine.
Same.
If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Okay. Bye. Blythe is down here. Let me tell him the good news. Oh, and before we can do Radahn, we need to... or... I want to visit, Potboy. What's his name? Alexander, right? Potboy Alexander. Oh man, no, they will follow me. They will follow me. They will definitely follow me, right? Yeah. They're already following me. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, you died too. Give me that. 10 beast bones. More. Oh no. Fur leggings. No beast bones.
Ah, well met. What news? So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn.
Yes.
That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who was once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then. You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivity. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
The scar on his cheek there, or muscle, I guess. I don't know, it feels so strange. To me, it feels like he's constantly blushing, which makes it kind of weird. But this is how it looks like for me, at least. Yeah, what I wanted to do is... I think this is the closest path there. And this is actually something... I guess 4 is nice. Back to the odd numbers, or even numbers, I should say. I could do this area as well. Nah, don't care about the sword. Actually, but the sword is pretty good, right? It's a pretty good sword. Just for the sleep properties. Sleep weapons are fairly rare. I think it's the only one, plus the sleep arrows, and that's it, and the urns. Or am I missing a weapon? I think this is the only weapon that applies sleep. Or am I wrong? Is there another sleep weapon? 1 or 2, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Let's put it in here. There we go. Give me that Sword of Saint Trina. Cut content, hopefully soon to be added. Another bird. Grab the item. There's another item in there. Don't see one. Ah, it is following me. Wow. That scared me. Just a bit. I'm not getting here. Oh, he's getting here. Oh, that is... I don't like that at all. Why are they so fast? I hate being chased. Holy shit. I really, really hate being chased. That gives me the creeps. That's creeping me out. I'm getting somewhat anxious. Even though it's just like an enemy that can probably not even hurt me when I'm constantly moving. I mean, it hit me once, but I got kind of stuck on him, I guess. I don't know. So, where is it? Is it down here? This is the area where I want to stop. Hello there, fellas. Because I wanted to meet Hot Boy. I don't know, there's... Why am I so... Why is it... Why is the halberd like twitching around? Is it because of the stick drift? Like the twitching around, you see that, right? Might be because of the stick drift. I'm actually not... I'm not noticing it, just when I'm running. Which is good, I guess. Ah, we're going down first. Alright. This is where I'm stopping. And when I call it... Not a day, actually I'm calling it a day. For me at least, it's very... It's late right now. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. That's it from me, and goodbye.